Good morning, Manaslu from Samagaon. You're having a glorious morning too.
Good.
Manaslu in the background. Pretty easy day today. We gain maybe it's 500 meters. Maybe we gain it over a period of about 3 hours. But you can see. Ooh, I'm here in an ice fall. So that's the glacier coming down from Manaslu. You can hear it, definitely hear it down here. I don't see any, like clouds of debris, clouds of dust and ice. Anyway, little momentary diversion. Don't know that the camera picked up the sound, but I definitely could hear it here. So just some thoughts that I don't know that I've really captured sufficiently here on this trek. I personally think it's been quite easy. This is not a through hike so far, and I'll come to that in a minute or two. I did 75 miles on the AT 15-mile days, 10-15-mile days in Colorado, higher elevation for about a week, just to get elevation training. First couple days, my guide was walking, very slow. For me, painfully slow, such that it interfered with my natural stride. And so, I told him, hey Tindy, I have to walk faster than this. And he understands. And so many times I will just take the lead and he'll follow along at my pace. I walk faster than anybody on this trail. I don't think anyone normally passes me except momentarily. And it's not that I'm trying to race it by any means. But I'm in pretty good shape, I guess. And the other hikers have noticed this. The guides, not just my own guide, have noticed this. And in a few times, like when I've walked into a room and Tindy is there with other guides or whatever, they're just like, oh, okay. Here's this old guy. So I will say this. I think the other guides have sort of adopted me. Especially the Sherpas. Not all the guides are Sherpas. Sherpas are an ethnic group from eastern Nepal. My guide is a Sherpa. Some of the others that are sort of along the same schedule working for different companies are Sherpas too. And so a few times now I eat with them. I don't eat with the with the Western guests. I guess there's a certain respect, maybe just because I'm old. But anyway, I won't dwell too much on that. But it's sort of interesting, and I actually take it as a huge compliment to at least how they hold their eyes to be seen in respect like this. Yesterday I went up to a lake. There's a group, I think they were Americans, and they were loud and boisterous, and I didn't want to even go near them. And when you get any group together, I mean, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You get any group together, you know, they have fun, they laughs, high spirits, etc., etc. It's someone looking on from a distance. Just sort of seems loud and rude and even disrespectful to the local cultures and customs, and most Nepalese speak very quietly to one another, and from what I can tell, always with respect, even though there are different ethnic groups, different religions, etc. So that's just a thought. Now, I came here after the unrest in Kathmandu and other cities, resulting in 70 plus casualties. That has not affected us out here at all, other than the second order effect that bookings, cancellations, 25% I would say, and up from what I can gather. So fewer people out on the trails. But there's no hint of unrest or even like ill will or political intransigence, something like that. Now, that may be an undercurrent that I just simply can't detect, and that's quite possible. But it has affected me not at all. So just a further thought on, sort of the physicality of this. So we're at approximately 3,600 meters, so that's, 12,000, something like that. Last night, I did notice that sleeping, depending on my posture, I had to take deeper breaths than I otherwise would have. So perhaps it's interfering with my sleep a little bit. Perhaps today, I think I sound a little bit out of breath here, but it's not a big deal yet. It could be a big deal when I get up over 17,000 feet here. So there's a little bit of concern that I have, and I'm actually with a genetic predisposition towards anemia. I'm borderline anemic, and have been my whole life. My red blood cells are abnormally large, and so, but they only have the same amount of oxygen carrying hematocrit as an average size cell. So I'm a little at a disadvantage over the average person, and have been, my whole life. This has shown up in blood test after blood test going back decades. So, but it hasn't stopped me yet. Enjoying the day here. Enjoying the day. I'm going to switch this around here. Long wall of prayer slates that are most typically inscribed in Tibetan. I was struck by a line from the snow leopard. Juniper and pine and spruce living together, is what he had to say at one point. These are the yaks, obviously. So yak is a male, and a nak is a female. There's the air tag on it. This is not a hybrid. This is looking back down valley. I'm heading in the opposite direction, up over the pass. So my guide explained, and I see it, and it's of course obvious. This is an abutment for a new suspension bridge, which is going to go over there, which you can see at the far end its counterpart. Let's get it strung. And that is because along the valley here, they will get landslides. So you can see the one just beyond the power cables there. And the small little bridge over the water, I could see, is very easily taken out at times of flood. So my guide said, when you come back, you'll go over this bridge. I will say there's a lot of construction going on here in the Nepali backcountry. Not just tea houses, which are being constructed in certainly all the larger villages, additional tea houses, but also just infrastructure like this, and like these power lines look pretty new. Yeah. I'm gonna get the fire going in the dining room.